Hey, what is up, guys? It is AFK Denver. How are y'all guys doing today? And today I have for y'all another absolute banger of a story. Today's story is another subscriber sent story. And guys, before we get into the video, I want to make it clear that I do not condone anything that I mention in these videos. These are for entertainment purposes only. If you want to look at it in an educational way, look at it as don't do anything that I mention ever. But all my stories are told from my subscribers' perspective. So when I'm saying that I did stuff, that's not actually me, guys. So, just needed to get that clear because, I've had a couple issues with that here recently. But I hope y'all guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to hit the like and make sure to subscribe. I'm trying to get off of 330. We have been on 330 subscribers all summer. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into today's video. So today's story took place back in the summer of 2020. It was right when coronavirus was hitting, and basically I've been smoking weed for probably close to 2 years at this point. And then one of my friends, they took pills all the time. I knew that they took pills, but I didn't really mess with it at first. Then they peer pressured me into taking pills. And I kind of liked the way it felt. So then I started taking them a little bit. I started taking them more often. And then I got super bored one day and was like, whatever, I'm feeding for pills. Ain't got no money because, most people who take pills, I'm going to assume they don't have money because that can't be cheap. Weed, it's a plant. And that ain't cheap. So pills definitely don't do that, guys. So, it was one of them days where I was out of money and I was really fiending. So I was like, whatever, I'll just go look through my stepmom's medicine cabinet. Wow, what has this channel came to? But I looked through the medicine cabinet and then I realized that my stepmom takes prescribed Xanax. So then I was like, oh, okay. So then I took a tiny bit at the beginning. I didn't really want to go all out. And I just took maybe one or two just to play safe. I didn't want her noticing that I was taking them, so that's what I did. Then over the course of a few weeks, I ended up taking more, and then more, and then more. I just get cocky as the weeks went on and they weren't catching on. I was getting more cocky and doing more risky things. So at this point, I basically just took in the whole bottle. Bottle and all, just took the whole thing. Walked around with it, started to notice that I could basically take them wherever and nobody was catching on. So that's what I ended up doing. I'd take them out in public with us. Whenever we'd go to a restaurant, they'd be sitting there in my pocket. And then one day right before my sister's birthday party, I ended up blacking out off of the xans, guys. And then everyone in my family started noticing that something was wrong. And then my actual biological mom, which was who I was with this day, ended up calling my dad and my stepmom, and she was like, okay, can you go look through the medicine cabinets? I feel like I have took something. So then they were basically like, okay, let's see if Denver went and took anything. And then my dad and stepmom went through the prescriptions, and they realized that the Xanax bottle was missing. And then they sat me down, and they told me that they were going to get me blood tested, and they were going to see if I had been taking anything. So I basically just admitted it at that point. I was like, yeah, I've been taking Xans. And, they kind of flipped out. I don't really blame them. I mean, that's not something that you can just be all light about. Don't do it again. No, I'm glad that this person ended up getting caught and ended up stopping this before it got too bad, because I just hate to see one of my subscribers have to go down something like that. They ended up getting caught, and he got grounded for about 3.5 months. They said that they were going to take him into a therapy for substance abuse, but it never ended up happening. But that's the last time that he did pills. Honestly, happy for you, man. I hope y'all guys enjoyed this story and could learn something from it before going and doing stupid stuff like this on y'all's own. Have a good night. Bye.